2014, when I was trying to understand a lot of, like when I first wrote some of this stuff, I was beginning to watch some of the Jordan Peterson stuff that was just on TVO at that time. Like he had not exploded at all. So I knew some of it just from being a Canadian, which is kind of odd. So there was a bunch of overlaps with the community, and it just felt like the right time, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, I thought your timing was great. I thought it's a great project. I'm super glad I said yes. I just got this. I got this note from Bethel, and I think it's, as we were going through it, I was thinking, I'm really glad we're doing this for exactly those reasons that Matt noted. I got this. Bethel picked this up. She said, I found a sad comment while I was flipping through the Daily Wire stuff. This was left on the episode where Jordan eats dinner with Spencer Clavin in Athens. One of the most painful frustrations about these conversations is the inability to actually participate in them. The fact that they are dinner scenes is an especially apropos metaphor. In recent years, I completed my master's degree in philosophy, mainly because I thought perhaps then people would be willing to have conversations with me about the big questions. I am finding that is not at all the case. The harder I studied, the less and less anyone wanted to have a conversation with me. Now I am reduced to watching videos like this one and writing in my journal. If you watch this video after having not eaten all day, you will get a sense of what I mean. I am the street urchin with his nose pressed to the window, watching two learned people inside the house glut themselves on a feast of intellect and the soul. I can see the food, I can even smell it, and I imagine its taste on my tongue, but alas, it only increases the grumbling of my stomach. So I just...
Yeah.
What, I regularly think about, okay, what am I doing? What are we doing? And, Grizz, you were so earlier on this than most, and you too, Nate and Cassidy, that the purpose of all of this is so that we get to play, so that, and I haven't done anything like this since high school. I really enjoyed it in high school, but, just life went on, et cetera, et cetera. So, and I think, why we do it, why there's a flotilla, this is why we do it. Cause I hear that guy and I think, dude, you don't need 1 million people watching to make it worthwhile. And I thought elements of your play, that a little portion where you're talking about, would you do this if there was an audience? I really thought of what we're doing in that moment.
Approaches are, that's where the alignment is between Grim and I.
Okay, so what is bringing down the fourth wall project, Grim?
A terrible spell. And part of that spell, the humans have the campfire circuitry. For whatever reason, probably because it... So, the television engages that. And, that's when your tribal elders are passing on information and stuff. So, those things are hijacked and make everybody feel like they're audience. And, if you watch characters in series that do break the fourth wall, and that's what the fourth wall I'm referencing when I do it. It's the wall behind which you are audience and not a human. So.
Okay.
Hashtag paintball for Jesus, @GrimGrizz, hashtag break the fourth wall.
I feel like you do break the fourth wall that doesn't exist and be like,
break the fourth wall a little bit.
You really helped me break the fourth wall. It's just people.
Good poetry is definitely always trying to break the fourth wall.
Always tried, as GrimGrizz says, to break the fourth wall to the degree that I can.
Well, I don't know about the meaning crisis, left, right, black, white, or other vices, which Jesus Christ is right, or if we're all saved. From my perspective. Our propositions participate procedurally, running in circles. Remember in body, we're in the age of decay. Symbolically speaking, the reapers are reaping, them damn egregores are whispering sweetly. We're all NPCs in the belly of the beast. Red pill, blue pill, bread pill, Mars Hill, or DMT, or whatever you feel. Got one and number two, it's all the same damn thing. So clean your room, repent on Zoom, ontology for dummies, a bird's eye view. 'Cause if you really knew, could you really even say? Totally depraved, all totally saved. A total disposition from the bed we all made. Or is it the elect? Or are we just insane? From John Vervaeke to Jonathan Pajot and Jordan Peterson to the Chris Pacou Show. Paul Vanderklays and Griswold Grimm and all the dice he shakes. This estuary ditty is a little bit cringy, ain't quite the U-shaped or the hero's journey. All the NPCs in the flood treading water to watch you save the day with a bunch of chitter-chatter. From the ortho bros to the Catholic Joes, or atheistic Jobs, to Protestant folks, the Joe Schmoes, and Jewish Jacobs, and everything in between. So love the Lord your God with all your heart and soul, with all your mind and your fingers and toes, all your neighbors too, as if they were your own. So love the Lord your God with all your heart and soul, and with all your mind and your fingers and toes, all your neighbors too, as if they were your own.